What if I told you that the camera industry is about to witness a shift so massive, it makes the original mirrorless revolution look like a minor software update? We are not just talking about a new piece of gear. We are talking about the Titan of 2026. The Nikon Z9 II has moved from the realm of maybe into a concrete reality that is currently sending shockwaves through the headquarters of its biggest rivals. We have spent weeks digging through patent filings, supply chain leaks from Japan, and internal whispers following the landmark Nikon and Red merger to bring you the definitive look at what is coming. If you are a professional who relies on every millisecond, or an enthusiast who demands the absolute peak of technology, you cannot afford to miss a single second of this breakdown. We are diving into a sensor that is 3.5 times faster than anything Nikon has ever produced. We are looking at a world-first native ISO that challenges medium format. Most importantly, we are seeing the integration of red cinema DNA that changes the definition of a hybrid camera forever. When the original Z9 launched, it was a challenge to the industry status quo. It famously ditched the mechanical shutter entirely. Many called that move risky, but Nikon proved it was the future. Now, with the Z9 II, they are doubling down. The heart of this beast is a 46-megapixel stacked CMOS sensor. Do not let the resolution fool you into thinking it is just a simple refresh. This sensor architecture is entirely new. We are looking at a readout speed that is reportedly 3.5 times faster than the original Z9. To put that in perspective, we are approaching global shutter levels of performance without the dynamic range penalties usually associated with that technology. We are talking about an X-sync speed of 1/720th of a second. For studio photographers and high-end fashion shooters, this is a dream come true. It means you can overpower the sun with your strobes at speeds previously reserved for specialized leaf shutter lenses. But here is the real kicker for the image quality purists, the native ISO 32. While the rest of the world is fighting over high ISO performance, Nikon is going the other direction. This provides what insiders are calling medium format-like clarity. By bringing the base ISO down to 32, the Z9 II will offer a level of dynamic range and a noise floor that is virtually non-existent. For landscape photographers and commercial shooters, this means files that are cleaner and more flexible. It offers a more analog transition of tones than anything we have seen in the 35mm format. It is a bold move that signals Nikon's intent to lure away shooters who are considering moving up to much larger, more expensive sensor systems. Now, let's talk about the major integration of RED digital cinema. When Nikon acquired RED, the world asked when we would see the fruits of this labor. The answer is the Z9 II. This is a full-scale integration of cinema-grade color science and compression. The Z9 II is set to support internal 12-bit, or 3D N-Log video. But the headline feature for filmmakers is 8.3K open gate recording at up to 60 frames per second. Open gate means the camera uses the entire sensor area. This gives you maximum flexibility to crop for vertical social media, widescreen, or even anamorphic ratios without losing resolution. This turns the Z9 II into a legitimate primary camera for cinema productions. It effectively bridges the gap between a high-end mirrorless and a dedicated cinema rig. Speed has always been the Z9's DNA, and the second generation is pushing the envelope into territory where you cannot afford to blink. We are hearing reports of full-resolution, raw continuous shooting at a staggering 60 frames per second. If you are willing to drop to crop format, that number jumps to an unbelievable 120 frames per second in RAW. No more low-quality high-speed modes. For wildlife and sports photographers, this is the difference between catching the moment or missing it entirely. To handle this massive data deluge, Nikon is introducing the X-Date processor. This is likely a dual processor array designed specifically to manage the heat, and throughput of these insane frame rates, and 8K workflows. Beyond just the raw numbers, the Z9 II is rumored to feature a revolutionary haptic feedback system in the grip. This would allow photographers to feel the moment of focus lock or shutter release through subtle vibrations. This creates a more tactile connection between the artist and the machine. This is exactly the kind of innovation that keeps Nikon users loyal year after year. To keep all this power under control, the physical body is seeing surgical refinements. While the rugged vertical grip design remains, expect a significant upgrade to the electronic viewfinder. Rumors point to a 5.76 million EVF with a brightness peak of 4000 nits. This would make it the brightest and clearest on the market. It ensures that even in the middle of a desert at high noon, you are seeing exactly what the sensor sees with zero blackout. There is also talk of a new liquid cooling structure inside the chassis to ensure that 8K 60p recording does not lead to overheating issues. Autofocus is getting a massive artificial intelligence injection too. The Z9 II will feature a dedicated AI processing unit. This is about predicting movement. Whether it is a bird diving through branches, or a racing car coming straight at the lens, the Z9 II is designed to stick like glue. A new content authentication system will also be baked in. This provides a digital watermark for professional journalists to prove their images have not been tampered with or artificially generated. This is a critical feature for the future of professional photography. Additionally, we are expecting the Z9 II to introduce an ultra-fast CF Express Type B Gen 4 slot. This hardware upgrade is essential for clearing the massive buffer generated by 60 frames per second raw bursts. Our best intelligence points to a development announcement in late 2025. A full commercial release should hit the shelves in the final quarter of 2026. Price-wise, Nikon knows they have a premium product here. Expect a launch price in the neighborhood of $5,500 to $6,000. While that sounds steep, consider that this camera is essentially replacing a high-end stills body and a cinema camera. The value proposition looks incredible for the professional market. In my opinion, the Nikon Z9 II is more than just a camera, it is a statement. It is the culmination of mechanical excellence and the new age digital power of the RED partnership. If these leaks hold true, we are looking at the new king of the hill. Nikon isn't just catching up, they are pulling ahead. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon.